So, I'm in Verona finally. I love this city. I feel very at home here. I've been coming here for, about 17 years now for all these Vin Italy trips, and even before that a couple times. Verona is known as the city of Romeo and Juliet. Supposedly, Shakespeare, when he wrote Romeo and Juliet, was talking about Verona, so they created an actual site for that visit. You can see here's the Roman arena at night. It's very beautiful. They do lots of concerts here, operas, plays inside the arena. It's pretty cool. So I'm basically here Saturday to Tuesday afternoon. So I'm going to be eating all over Verona, some places outside of Verona, documenting the whole thing for you guys right here. All the classic. You can see how big this is. It's huge. It's right in the main piazza, Piazza Bra. So tomorrow, Saturday, I'll take you guys on a nice tour of the city during the day. I'll show you some of the famous sights and be answering your questions as usual. So I said I wasn't going to eat anything tonight, but that went out the window, of course, as soon as I passed this little bar. Right next to where I'm staying, and it's still open, so I'm going to get some pizza. A nice leisurely walk along the fortress wall, heading back to my apartment that I rented. Verona is definitely one of those places where you can totally benefit by getting an apartment in the city, and most of the apartments are available on booking.com, so it's really easy to do. So that's what I usually do when I come here. And every time I come, I try to pick a different area, a little different area of Verona, so I can get to know it a little bit. Kind of like living in all the different neighborhoods. And when I say a different area, I mean within walking distance, because there's no sense in driving around in Verona. There's nowhere for cars to be in the historic center. You're much better off walking or, taking taxis. And you can see this is where I'm staying, and it's just an apartment door in the middle of nowhere, really. Key to get in. Like that. And then the light comes on as you walk in. And just like that, get inside the house. And you can see this is just, somebody's house. Basically, it's really cute. Cute little living room here. Cute little courtyard out there. You can't see it right now because it's too light in here. But there's a nice little courtyard. And it comes over here, and it's a nice little bedroom. And I already broke into bed. I took a nap. And there's a little kitchen over here too. It's pretty cool. The lights on. See? I like having a kitchen when I come to Vin Italy because sometimes I just invite everybody, back to this apartment, and I'll make spaghetti limone, or I'll make spaghetti, garlic and oil for everybody at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Well, we got a Saturday for the ages here, guys. 70 degrees, perfectly clear. Verona is going to be absolutely jam-packed with people today. It's going to be nuts, coming from all over the area of Veneto to chill here. So I'm entering into Piazza Bra right now, the main piazza in Verona, where the arena is. Check it out. I'm totally surrounded by tourists taking selfies of themselves in the shadow of the arena. It's a nice little park here too. Now, it's actually lunchtime, and I don't have any plans for lunch. I did it on purpose because I kind of wanted to just wander around and decide where I'm going to go. But everything's probably pretty booked up. So I'm going to check out Bottega del Vino. Bottega del Vino, probably the most famous restaurant in this city. Very, very, very old. Not the best, but definitely one of the most famous. I've been going to for 20-something years. I know a lot of people there. Hopefully they'll make some space for me. Piazza Bra. And here's what's happening. Carmen, Ida, Rando, Luco.
I will wear them because I remember.
Look at these beautiful stones on the floor. This is the actual floor, the actual street. So my man at Bottega del Vino told me to come back in about a half an hour and he's going to get me sat. So I'm just having a drink out here. This is Piazza Erbe, which is where we have the aperitivo every single night before dinner. So this is Piazza Erbe. And you can see all the Venetian influence. Look at these buildings, unbelievable. So many memories in this piazza because this is where we take our aperitivo, like I said. So from like 7 to like 9 o'clock almost every day during Vinitaly, everyone's here in this piazza having an aperitivo, having a nice drink. So I'm going to go back to Bottega del Vino. I'm going to have a glass of wine at the bar, maybe some prosciutto while I wait for a table. So I got in. Check it out. This is the room in the back that they kind of save the VIPs just in case people show up. Happy to have it. Happy to be here. Every time I come in here, I remember these crazy bottles of wine, these incredible meals, these gigantic tables of 15 lunatics and 15 bottles of wine open on the table. Fun times here. So here's the Bible here, and just to give you an idea how thick this is, look, my hands. Ridiculous. So that last wine was a white wine from Gaia called Altani di Brassica. I'm going to write it right here on this video. So the Quintarelli Valpolicella came, and remember this is 2006. You can't really see so well, but hand-painted labels still, very dark in here. But absolutely incredible glass of wine. In wine we find the light, we find the sun, we find the moon, we find the earth. Whew. So the insanity really begins tonight. All my friends are coming into town this afternoon. We have dinner tonight, and then the fair officially starts tomorrow morning. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, oh my God, this is gonna be crazy. Here we go, we have a little pancetta. Right there, I have to have that right away. Oh my God. Sorpresa, prosciutto, and herb salad. Very nice. Tutto pazzesco, completely crazy. Look at all these wines. The library. One of the best lists in the world. So I ordered the misticanza, which is an herb and flour salad, with a plate of affitato, which is sliced cured meats. And I asked for lardo, sorpresa, sorpresata, lardo, and prosciutto crudo. I'll tell you, it doesn't happen often, but I really do enjoy eating alone. I mean, maybe I get 5 meals by myself a year if I'm lucky, okay? And I enjoy every single one of them. Mostly because I have this chance to only concentrate on wherever my mind goes. Nobody misdirects me. Nobody takes me out of what I'm thinking. Nobody across the table. Look, I love eating with people, obviously, but I also love eating alone. And I ordered an '06 Quintarelli Valpolicella to have after this beautiful Gaia White, this Alteni di Brassica. So I'm all set with the wine too. I'm solo. I'm taking my time. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to talk to myself. And then after that, I'm going to have a fried egg with an asparagus gratin and another salad. Because I'm really got to keep it light today because I got a huge meal tonight at Il Pompieri, which is going to be heavy and big and incredible, and I can't wait. So I'm starting off with an Alteni di Brassica from Gaia. It's one of his most beautiful wines, in my opinion. One of the great things about this place is they have everything open by the glass. It's nuts. They have probably 100 wines open by the glass. Then after that, I ordered the risotto con bruscandole, which is the risotto with the same greens that I had for lunch yesterday with the tagliatelle. They're basically like hops, and they grow wild during the spring right here in the area. So they're amazing. So, cured meats and salads, always with your hands. There's no reason not to pick this up with your hand because you can adjust it with your hand. A sorpresa, boom. So every year I come here, and there are inevitably new waiters and new people that work here. But what's great is since I come every year, the old waiters introduce me to the new waiters and the new bartenders, and we continue the tradition. So here with no light is the risotto with the bruscandole. It's going to be delicious. And taleggio cheese, by the way, taleggio. Woo! At this point, I've become a fiend for greens. A fiend. And these local hops are amazing. My favorite thing by far is these Italian bathrooms. I come in here to take a piss, and it's a long piss. And during the course of the piss, the light goes out because everything is based on sensors, motion sensors. So you have to, like, while you're on the bowl, here I am on the bowl, you gotta, like, wave your hand in the air to turn the light back on while you take a dump. Terrible, right? Think about that. Lights go out. So, where is Mateus seems to be a common question today because I spent the last 4 days with him. Well, Mateus has a life. He has kids. Okay, he has work. He has things to do besides hang out with me. Here we have 2 fried eggs with some asparagus in a pan. Perfect for me. And a nice salad. Oh yeah, definitely working. If this was only a crispy egg, I mean, it's a little boring because it's just a regular fried egg. If it was a crispy egg, imagine how much better this would be. So that was a perfect lunch. The risotto, everything. So nice to indulge at Bottega del Vino. And tonight I'll probably be there until 4 o'clock in the morning with all these lunatics from Italy as well. So I skipped dessert. I know my gelateria is open, Savoia. It's about half a mile away. I'm going to walk there right now, and I'm going to get the gelato di grappa, my favorite gelato. So I want to address something that's been bothering me. It's been bothering me for years, a lot of years, and I understand why. Believe me, I get it. Okay? None of you bitches are inviting me over for dinner. Never. You don't invite me over. I get it. You see me, you see how critical I am, you see how careful I am, you see how scientific I am, you see that I'm constantly looking for a better way to do things, and you think if you cook for me, this is going to be a bad experience. You don't want to have somebody like me around in front of your friends. And yeah, who the hell wants that? Who the hell wants that when you have like 20 people over your house or even 5 people over your house and you're just trying to impress them? You don't want an expert at the table. That's like inviting an art critic over, for your slideshow from like Cancun. But what you don't understand is the benevolence. The reason why I'm constantly critical, I'm always looking at your videos, I'm looking at your posts. You put stuff up all the time and I'm always saying the pan's too cold and this and that and whatever it is because I love you. And, because I do it in front of other people, it's just because I want people to see that you made the same mistake that they'll make, and this is the answer. So, but in private, when you invite me over to your house, I'm going to take you in the corner. I'm not going to do it in front of the whole table. So stop your crying and stop your worrying and cook for me, man. Invite me over to the house. Invite me over and, make me one of my dishes. I'll be nice about it. Trust me, I won't embarrass you. I might call you an idiot once. I might call you an idiot, but I'll do it to your ear. I'll do it only where you can hear it. I'll only call you a loser for screwing up the coarseness of the cheese on the limone. I'll only do it in your ear. I won't do it in front of all your friends. I promise I won't. So for Christ's sake, feed me, man. Invite me over to the house, mix me right in. Don't worry, I'm good at this shit, okay? I'll be stealth about it. I'll be quiet. I'll only whisper to you when you screw up. I won't do it in front of all your friends, I promise. All right, so I'm heading to Gelateria Savoia. It's in Piazza Bra, and it's right by the Portico. You see the Portico right there? That's the Portico. It's to the right of the Portico. It's easy to find. Now, we don't know if it's true, but they claim to be the inventors of the ice cream sandwich, okay? And I'm going to show you some examples that maybe make it true, okay? They have a whole display outside. They've been around since the early 1900s. Okay, so I'm rolling up on the Savoia cart, the limited edition cart over here, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about, okay? Let's take a look. El semifreddo, la mattonella. These are all ice cream sandwiches from 1939. La tortina, la casata. The mattonella is my favorite. And here's the real treat. Gelato a profumo di grappa di Amarone. This is what I'm having. And then I'm going to have this right here too. Amazing. So on top we have this kind of semifreddo. Then underneath we have the gelato di grappa. All on a cone. Whoa, I'm so excited. Wow. The gelato di grappa is really the charmer here. Ultimately, I'm here because you think you know Italy, but you don't. Because you don't pay attention as closely as I do, and you don't have the same spectrum of understanding of this country, of the food, of the agriculture, of the people. So somehow I become this translator. I become this American in constant witness to Italy from the standpoint of an American. So when I come here, I prepare Italy for you. Because my laziness here becomes your treasure trove. Because I sit here and I think and I compare and I analyze Italy and America together. The food, the culture, the availability, everything. The knowledge is only equal to the time spent. It's only equal to the amount of time spent. Every moment, every day, every sunset, every sunrise, every passeggiata, every single pizza, every fornalegno. So maybe this is my calling. Maybe this is my job. Maybe my job is to come here 3 times a year because I love it, and then to report back. Maybe it's my job to experience it and to be your filter, to be your mouthpiece. It's really funny because a place like Verona takes on this whole personality of love because of Romeo and Juliet, because of what Shakespeare did. So it's like over the years, even the people that live here, okay, have started to believe this idea. They've started to believe this idea that this is the city of love. That, that you should dress up as, Cinderella when you show up here. Or you should fall down and hope true love's kiss is going to heal you. So it's kind of like this collective unconscious yet conscious mind of Europe and Italy converging on this one city that is totally worthy of it. It's beautiful. It's special. The food is great. The people are great. It's amazing. So, when you keep coming back to Verona year in and year out, every single year for 20 years or whatever it is, it's kind of like you buy into it. You buy into the fantasy. You buy into this idea of true love, this idea that anything's possible. And I think that it's important that cities perpetuate their myths, that they listen to their myths, that they understand their myths, that they understand why they happen, that they go back, that they think, that they literally make it real, that they make the myth real. So what an afternoon, and I'm done. I'm totally done. I had some ice cream. I had everything. It's time for me to go home and take a siesta, take a nice nap, and get ready for dinner. That's what Italians do. That's what we do.